Hello, my name is Grant Dusson, and I'm the new Finance Director of the St. Charles Parish Government. On August the 18th, the St. Charles Parish Council will vote to set property tax millage rates for the current year. But what does that mean to you? Let's take a closer look at what millages are.
Let's start by learning how property taxes are totaled. Property taxes depend completely on how much your property and home is worth. The St. Charles Parish Assessor's Office has the responsibility of placing a value on all properties in the parish. The millage rate represents the tax rate applied to your property. 1 mill is equal to about 1/10 of 1 cent of the actual value of your home. This can also be said as 1/1000th of a dollar. Here's an example of how the millage rate is calculated. In 2006, this home had an appraised value of $80,000. Homes are assessed at 10% of the total value, so the assessed value then becomes $8,000. $7,500 is then subtracted from the assessed value for the homestead exemption. This leaves a taxable assessed value of $500. Because a mill represents 1/1000th of a dollar, the 500 is divided by 1,000. That leaves 50 cents to be multiplied by the millage rate of 113.48. Therefore, in this example, the taxes due for 2006 would be $56.74. The parish government would receive 16% of this total tax bill, or about $9. Home values were reassessed this year. Most of the time, tax payments increase because of changes in assessment, not changes in millage rates. Millage rates cannot be increased unless voters approve a change. However, the Council will vote on August 18th. First, they'll vote to roll back. This sets the millage at a rate that would generate the same amount of revenue as the previous year. Then they'll decide whether to roll forward to capture some or all of the extra revenue provided by higher property assessments. Please note that this does not represent an increase in millages. It simply carries over the same millage rate from the year before.
Think of it like you would a scale. If the property tax assessment goes up in one year, the millage rate will go down, so that the parish will generate the same amount of revenue as it did in the previous year.
Generating the same amount of taxes is actually required by state law, and it's all based on assessment. St. Charles Parish residents paid an average of 116.43 mills in 2007 in total. The mills come from a number of taxing bodies or districts, which include the St. Charles Parish School Board, levy districts, and Sheriff's Office. There are 24 taxing districts in all. Here's a breakdown of what each taxing body collects. But the parish council government only controls 16% of a resident's total property tax bill. This money funds council on aging, fire departments, 911 communications, the health unit, road maintenance, recreation, mosquito control, road lighting, the library system, and the parish government's general fund. The budgets for these vital community services are based on property tax revenues. But what will this mean for your tax bill? Here's a breakdown of just how much a decrease would save you. A decrease of 1/2 of a mill in any of the previous taxing districts would save the owner of a $200,000 home with a homestead exemption about $6.25. A business valued at $500,000 would save about $37.50. A single industrial taxpayer could keep as much as $14,400. This would cost the parish more than $461,000, a significant drop in revenue. That could halt substantial road repairs or limit funding for council on aging programs. But reductions are nothing new for the St. Charles Parish Council. Since 2002, the Council has reduced property taxes by about 4 mills. Those efforts will save property owners a total of $4 million in 2008. This year, Parish President V.J. St. Pierre is proposing that total mills be reduced from 27.18 to 26.88, a decrease of 0.30 mills. Here are the numbers. An owner of a $200,000 home with a homestead exemption would save about $3.75 a year. That totals almost $24,000 in savings for residents across the board. Business and industry would collectively save about $252,000. Under the proposed plan, the parish would reduce its property tax collections by $276,000. For every 17 cents homeowners save on their property taxes, the parish actually loses $1 in revenue. That's because industry shoulders so much of the tax base in St. Charles Parish. Parish government collects a relatively low percentage of total property taxes. To voice your opinion on property taxes, attend the St. Charles Parish Council meeting at 6 p.m. August 18th at the Parish Courthouse Council Chambers, located at 15045 River Road in Hornville.